Hey, Andy, you know what? I want to sit here. I just want to tell you, bro, man, who did your haircut? Because that thing is...
That was you.
Hey, what's up? Shout out to your haircut. Let me know.
This guy's always plugging his barbershop. If you need beard products, go to Rudy.
Hey.
Let's frame this, bro. This Me Too movement. This is a thing. There's like Me Too. And I get it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even care. We're not using code words tonight. Sexual assault's a real thing, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's facts. That's a real thing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Sexual assault's a real thing, bro.
Happens among every gender.
It's a real thing. It happens to both genders.
Yes.
Because there are only two.
Right.
Shout out to you guys in the chat.
Well, technically speaking, y'all know where I stand with that. So when I say every gender, there's only two. So chill. Nothing wrong with it. Oh, Rudy admitted, no, I didn't.
Sexual assault's a real thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But there's also some people that lie about that.
Yes.
Because forever, there's tons of reasons why people could lie about that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So it's a real thing. So, but there's a problem with that. When they say, listen to all women, amen, we want to hear you guys out.
Yeah.
Believe all women. That's us. We can't just believe anything we hear.
Agreed.
Andy, tell me about that topic, bro.
I think in that instance, you have to have proof. I think
sure.
that you can't fully just say, "Oh, you know what? I believe her. She told me this." Hey, you have to have police reports. You have to have
sure.
an incident of this. Can't just say that, because what happens is you ruin people's lives off of things that you say because you're upset with somebody, or you're unhappy with them, or you just want to get back at them for whatever. And
For sure,
you can ruin somebody's life. Opposite sex or not, female, male, either or.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful what you use, because your platform is very powerful and it can ruin people's.
You know what? A police
careers
officer told me one time, or a friend of mine. He says, if any of the little things happen, if you don't file a police report about it, there's no evidence of it happening.
Yeah, because
Right.
it's good to have prior evidence.
Yeah.
So let's say someone doesn't get arrested on the first police report. When you finally do, someone does go in for court. There's multiple reports against them saying, "Hey, there's complaints."
Like when they go to court, like, look, we already had to call the cops several times on you. This is why this is going to happen to you.
Yeah, amen.
You know what I'm saying?
And the reason I bring this up is because if you didn't know, Jonathan Majors, who plays Kang the Conqueror, who played the protagonist, the antagonist in Creed, right? Great, he's a great villain. Oh, stupid good actor.
He's a great actor.
He's a super good actor, bro.
He's up and coming. He was.
He allegedly beat up his girlfriend a month or two ago.
Right.
Oh my
Allegedly.
God. Allegedly.
Right? Which that story was kind of sus, bro. When I first heard about it, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of funny. We'll see what happens when the facts come out.
Yeah.
But then, now recently starts coming out, bro. Articles start coming out, and you tell me what happens.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Tell me what happens. Allegedly.
Allegedly, it was a lie.
Wow.
It's a lie, Steven.
Stupid. I'm not gonna
And
let
guess
you
what
get the
happened?
chick.
He done lost
Everything.
a lot of things.
He lost a lot of bread, bro.
No, a lot. They said one of his major ones was had to do with the I'm gonna say the military, because I don't remember which one specifically.
Because he was doing like ads for the military.
Yeah,
He was doing ads for the
one of them
military.
he lost one, then that
Well, he's a
paid
cut
lot.
man, dude. That dude's
Dude,
fit.
he's
you see,
jacked,
You
right?
saw him in the movie, bro.
Man, dude. in
I
Creed,
know, bro. If he beat up his wife, bro, let's be real. She be looking like a punching bag after that, bro.
That's
like, come on, that boy looking
Hey,
huge.
true though. You ain't wrong.
but that's what I'm saying though.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Andy, I don't know if you pull up the article. Andy, pull up the article, and I'm gonna go to you on this, bro.
Talk to me.
You said that, and that's true. We're not discounting women. We want to believe and protect women.
That's the way it is.
But again, all we're asking for is proof. Tell me about that concept, because the feminists take that to an extreme in the Me Too movement, and they point a finger and ruin a man's life, or vice. Well, I've never really seen a man accuse a woman of beating him up. Tell me about that.
That's the really hard part about that is, I get it. We woke up to a lot of women that were being actually
Assaulted, this, that, and the third.
all
Yeah.
that and the third. Because in our reality, somebody was sweeping in the room, but out of how many cases? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And then how many people actually, like, you hear it all the time. Famous basketball player sleeps with a girl, and then she cries rape, and then he ends up going to prison for X amount of years. Or I'm gonna say again,
Allegedly, right?
Allegedly,
because they tried to do that Kobe.
Yeah.
And that was it was just
but not
allegedly that he was cheating.
Yeah, but
and she kind of accused him.
It wasn't just Kobe, right?
Allegedly.
It
A lot
happened
of
to
people.
a lot of basketball players,
dudes. A lot of dudes,
basketball,
period.
Football players, anybody, and dudes. And the thing is that, hey, you gotta take everything as like a grain, man. You know what I mean?
And then proof, right?
And then proof, because
then investigate.
Because in our reality, bro, women lie just as much as men do.
That's true.
True.
And then in our reality, this is where, again, my guys, I'm telling y'all, serve the Lord. Because when you serve the Lord, everything around you becomes clear. And not only clear, I mean, I'm telling you right now, when the Lord begins to work in you, you can do a lot less you and a lot more Jesus.
Well, let's pump it the other way. Now there were women. Harvey Weinstein, big producer in Hollywood.
Wow.
He's one of them guys.
He
He was assaulting women like crazy.
Yeah.
And no one wanted to believe them. So
Allegedly.
again, allegedly, right?
Yeah, Steven Seagal, allegedly. You wanna know why I bring that up, bro?
Tell me.
It broke my heart, dog. I used to love watching Seagal movies back in the
For
day.
sure.
And then I found out this dude's an idiot and a jerk to all his people, and it didn't come out till like 13 or 20 plus years later.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, for instance, all these women were accusing him. They finally, one came out, and then it was like everybody started coming out. And then there was proof.
But there was proof.
Allegedly.
No, not just allegedly, a little bit of proof. Hey, Vato had a.
He went to jail.
Hey, bro, allegedly.
Allegedly, right? That's down the
Allegedly.
third.
And then, you know,
But that's what I'm saying. So you have the article,
I got
Andy?
it right
What's
now.
it say?
Talk to us.
Right now, okay, let me start it. Say it from the beginning then. Where we at? Okay. The Emmy-nominated Lovecraft Country and Creed 3 star was arrested on March 25th, 2023 in Manhattan on a misdemeanor charges of strangulation, assault, and
Strangulation,
harassment in a reported domestic dispute with his girlfriend. Since then, accusations have flown back and forth between Majors and the woman involved in the incident. On June 26, Insider reported that police had found probable cause to arrest the woman after Majors filed
To arrest the woman.
Yes.
Go.
So after Majors filed a cross complaint against her, claiming that she had assaulted him, so far no arrest warrant against her has been filed again. The charges came as a deep shock to fans of Majors, whose public persona during his rapid rise through Hollywood has purveyed a soft-spoken, sensitive masculinity.
Wow.
So continues on.
So hold on.
Go ahead.
They had probable cause to arrest her.
Yes, they
Because
said
he had
that-
proof.
they said-
Andrew,
yeah, apparently
Andrew.
they
That
had
she
proof.
assaulted
That she
him.
assaulted him. Yeah.
Andrew, just for just 2 seconds, bro.
Hmm.
Wow. They finally actually had proof where they arrested her
course.
now.
Well, think about it. It's the Johnny Depp effect,
Yeah,
homie.
yeah, totally.
Bro.
I
Finally,
beat you
somebody.
to it.
Finally, bro. So, bro. Amber Turd is real, bro. I want to punch her in the face, bro.
Yo, but tell me. So it's similar concept. Now they have proof. Tell me about that, Andy.
So apparently, continues on as I'm reading it. There's still more stuff going on, more allegations, of course. But to that situation and the way it turns out for people, I feel like, of course, like I said before, you have to be mindful what you're doing when with people. Like, obviously, she hit him. Obviously, she was putting
For
hands
sure,
on him. And what do you think a man is going to do? He's going to let you keep on hitting him, or he's going to try and get away from you? Or at least comes to worst, if you're backed up in a corner, you're gonna do what you gotta do to get away from the situation.
That's the way it is.
That's what happens sometimes.
Or
Yeah, for
worse,
sure.
If you're trying to be a man, you can get hit like a man.
Yeah.
Not that we condone that,
no,
but
no, of
sometimes
course
that
not.
happens a lot,
That
though.
does happen.
You know what?
Dude,
You know
that
where-
happens a lot,
you know
So
though.
where
where-
girls
just
want to get hit.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
happens a lot.
It
Like
does.
just to clarify, like, hey, we're not out here beating chicks. Calm down.
Yeah, no.
Calm down. You know, our moms raised us right for one, and for two, like Andrew would said, hey, there's unfortunately, there's situations where men have to get out of a situation. And
There
they're
are some
being
women out there
abused.
that want to.
They want
for
the
him
smoke,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, they want
Yeah.
the smoke. And then when it happens, they're like, oh my God, he hit me.
Yeah, but
Well,
then-
think about it. He's a major star, though.
Yeah, no, of course.
Like he's up as far as
Yeah.
dudes that are rising.
Yes.
His last 3 movies were stupid good. Obviously,
Right.
Ant-Man sucked, but he was great in it.
Right.
He's a great villain.
great actor.
my boy
Yeah.
said that man sucked.
He sucked, but he was a great villain.
Yeah, no.
Hey, and I'm not gonna lie, Creed. I finally, got the gall to sit because I'm not really a Creed fan. I'm not gonna lie to you, but dude, it was actually like a decent film.
It was
bro.
good, bro. I was good. I like the levels.
I just don't like Creed films personally, but that's another topic we get into.
So let me go ahead and go on with this story.
Please.
It's not over yet for the guy. Yet the charges were just the beginning of further allegations about Major's behavior. After his arrest, 2 directors spoke publicly about what when called Major's emotionally violent / professionally abusive history. On April 19th, Variety reported that multiple alleged abuse victims of Majors had come forward in the wake of the incident and were working with the district attorney's office.
Oh wow!
So they have
So
both.
he's not completely
so he's not
innocent
out.
then.
So he's not out of the woods yet.
Right.
Then.
No,
We
that-
don't
that
know
means-
that
So
yet.
both parties could be wrong.
but,
though.
Yes.
but allegedly, at least they didn't say they're launching an investigation.
So watch this. This is my thing. I don't know about the other situations, but this initial one that got him in this major trouble. To catch a metaphor,
I did.
he got in this major trouble.
Yes, you.
He's innocent in that. That
Right.
initial one. Now the other ones, we'll wait for the facts to come out.
Right.
Tell me about this concept. Is there people out there, male and female, that are willing to do heinous things and lie
Oh wow.
for clout?
Of course.
Tell me
man.
about that.
Of course there is, Ralph, because a lot of times we're talking about it this morning at church, how you're supposed to be happy for your brother or your sister when they're doing well. You know, and a lot of times some people are not, and that's a sin. That's wrong to feel like
hating,
that. Yeah, you're hating on
Whenever
somebody.
You
you should be blessed with them, happy with them. Hey, congratulations,
Yeah.
brother, sister. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, because
But a lot of people ain't like that.
Yeah, it's because they're like, it's like what you said, like the, Pastor said today, like, hey, whenever you hear your best friends are doing well, I'm not gonna hate you.
You praise
Instead,
them.
we're like, hey, dude, good job, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
For
You
sure,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
There should be camaraderie.
Right.
Yeah.
But a lot of time that's not how it is. What if, he was with that chick and he was like, I'm going to leave you. I don't want to be with you no more, whatever. She was like, oh, okay. I know how to get you back.
I gotta get you
Hey,
back fast, bro.
Hey,
wanna-
and that's how cold-hearted the world is
Bro,
sometimes.
you want to hear the most iconic one was Billie Jean and Michael Jackson.
Go ahead.
Who?
You never heard of that song, Billie Jean?
The song? I never heard it.
Oh my God, we're not gonna play it on here, guys. By the way, but that was actually an allegation to him that the chick said that he slept with her and then he had a
It was
baby
his
for her.
Yeah,
Baby,
for
right?
sure, for sure.
And then he made a song about it, and that song was fire, though, man. I ain't gonna lie.
This guy's still
But I didn't even know
This
what
guy's
it was
good.
about. Come on, guys. We all know Michael Jackson. That boy got down like a James Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So watch
Anyway.
this. Yeah, watch this. So this happened to Jonathan Majors, but then also some other stuff I forgot to bring up to y'all. And Jonah Hill gets into some smoke.
Oh,
with
you know
his
what?
girl.
I did hear
You heard about that,
I
right?
did hear about
Bro,
that.
So
but they were
Jonah Hill
saying that
gets
he was violent.
alleged. No, he wasn't violent. Allegedly, she starts leaking texts saying that Jonah Hill was emotionally abusive to her.
Yeah, well, that's what.
And she starts saying,
and
and his text, and I'm reading his text. Obviously, it sounds funny, like if I stole his phone. I was watching a video of someone else reading his text on
Right.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, dude, this guy's trying to be, as far as someone in Hollywood, he sounds normal. As
Right.
far as how he's breaking up, she was kind of pissed that he got a new girlfriend. And then she starts leaking their private texts to Instagram. So again, it goes back to this thing. Tell me about that, Rue. Because there's three scenarios. You got the Johnny Depp, which is extreme. Amber Heard cut his finger off.
Right.
Jonathan Majors gets accused.
She did a lot more than that.
She did some crazy stuff. Dog.
That's just one thing.
It was like I went to trial, dog. I had a briefcase and everything. I was like,
That was the first time I watched courtroom TV
Object.
or whatever.
Objection! I wanted to get a spear and just throw it in the middle of it. You lying devil.
So watch this. There's Johnny Depp, extreme.
Right.
Jonathan Majors gets accused.
Right.
He seems like he's halfway out of the woods, but there's other allegations. And then you get Jonah Hill,
Right.
who's another guy who's trying to break up with this girl who was emotionally involved with still.
Right.
And then she's kind of pissed about that. So tell me you first, Rudy, the layers of this. How do we freaking think through this? And then I'll go to Andy.
Gotcha.
Well, it's just like, again, modern society is just all twisted, and then that Jezebel spirit popping out from women. Sometimes I'm just gonna be real.
And men too.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm being real because I can't just blame women either, because in our reality there's some men out there. I mean, shame on you if you are doing this. You really are an idiot. You know what I mean? It happens. Hey, bro, I'll be the first one to know these two fellas keep me in check. Am I right when it comes to our spiritual walk?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Facts.
There's camaraderie in that area.
Yeah, but I can vouch for these men who are around me about what we believe in. But men and women versa, I mean, that's just today's society, though, bro. All toxic, all crazy like that.
Yeah.
But okay, going back to Jonah Hill thing. Now, going back to the Jonah Hill thing. Check this out.
Okay.
As far as what I read, and like I said, you get to Andy because he probably read more than what I saw. So on the video that I saw is that they were saying that he was sending, again, it's the new age talk, violent and controlling and abusive text.
New age talk.
How you gonna be violent over a text message, right?
Calling you a truther.
Right,
I don't know, bro.
But like
Keyboard
emotionally
warriors, bro.
abusive
Yeah,
text,
but
whatever.
they call it violence.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
For Christ's
Allegedly,
sakes,
yeah.
On the LGTB community, they said if you talk against them,
And the feminists, they kind of think similar in this area.
You're being violent against them. How you being violent, my guy? But anyways, moving on.
Yeah, go on.
Anyways, moving on. So that happened, right? But then you go and you realize, hey, I'm not vouching for him either, because because he did an interview that Channing Tatum back in the day used to pick on him a lot. Like
Yeah.
he was always calling him, like, especially during the movies they were
Yeah, for
together.
sure.
He was always picking on him against stuff again. He was really emotionally scarred from that. And then he started working out with The Rock, and I was like, yeah, here goes another idiot over there. Moving on. So as far as that goes, who do I believe? I mean, in all reality, bro, if she is trying to pull him back over some stupid allegations, I mean, what is she trying to prove? What is she trying to get? This dude,
I think she's making herself look bad, and that's kind of how the reaction was.
because in all reality, she just looks like somebody doesn't want to get over him. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
Andy, tell me about that, bro.
Well,
It's
like
money.
I said before, yeah, it goes back to monies and how you feel about somebody else that is moving
There
on
you
without
go.
you.
Amen.
If whatever their situation was in their relationship, he moved on, he found somebody else, he felt like the relationship wasn't working out. he was probably like, you know what? I mean, the way he did it over text was bad. He should have said it in person. You know, it's a lot better.
I mean, but the way he was talking, Andy, was like normal, dude.
Yeah.
Apparently, they broke up.
Yeah.
And there was, but I guess maybe he was still flirting with her on and off. Yeah, emotional security, maybe.
Yeah. Either way.
And then he moves on, and she gets pissed.
Yeah.
Tell me that.
So to me, like I said, in the situation that he was in, of course, talk to your ex or whatever. Tell her, hey, you know what, it ain't working out. We're gonna separate. But if you're doing things through text and not talking to them face to face, I think people will get more offended and will find a way to hurt your feelings. That's the kind of life that we live in today.
Yeah, but you know what? But also, you gotta remember, bro. And y'all could, I mean, I don't know, y'all could agree or disagree.
Okay.
It takes two to tango, dog.
Of course. Yeah, I totally.
It takes two to tango, dog.
Hey, bro, like, oh my God, look the way he was texting me. Yeah, but I imagine all the things you ever sent him. You know what I mean,
bro? But so again, she
screenshotted
what she wanted to screenshot.
Exactly.
Yeah. You didn't screenshot all of it, did you?
You act like
that's true.
You act like this chick wasn't responding back to him. You get what I'm saying? It takes two to tango, bro. Like she wanted to smoke, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, so tell me this. So we're talking about this Me Too action that these celebrities keep getting, and a lot of dudes get this action.
Yeah.
Might not be to the same degree,
but they get it.
I try to think, dude, because we try to be balanced, right?
Yeah.
A lot of dudes get the smoke, dude. The Me Too smoke. I'm trying to think of what guys ever said. Oh yeah, she hit me and whatever, and someone actually listened to him.
Terry Crews came out saying that.
I
one time.
remember that. Yeah, but I don't remember the details.
Terry Crews came out saying that. By the way,
that's a massive man.
Terry Crews, I am sorry if this really, happened to you allegedly.
Yeah.
Regardless, because I never heard anything from it. He said some like sexually assaulted wise.
Yeah, more or less, right?
Some guy, and I was like, Terry Crews, you're huge.
Yeah.
And you come out saying a few years ago or whatever, maybe a couple months, I don't know how long ago was it?
Yeah.
That you punched your father in the face, when you were younger, but you can't punch some idiot
someone that
trying
kind
to tell
of acts funny, right?
Right. Like,
I think what had happened there was that his mom would get hurt by the father.
He was younger too. Yeah,
he was a young cat.
But do you see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hurt you. He said, "You ever touch my mom again?"
Yeah, but check this out.
He called him and he was like, "Well, I'll be right there, bro."
And boom, legs him out.
Yeah.
But how do you respond to that? But then imagine some man trying to tell you, it's like me saying, and Lord forgive me for saying this, but like, hey, Andrew, come here, come sit on my lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
That's weird.
Yeah, for sure.
But not just that, like, hey, those are fighting words. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, are you trying to be weird to me?
I just don't know if it was like involved with the Hollywood scene or not.
It was, but
really
even if it was Hollywood or not, bro, hey, bro, not just that, like, bro, defend yourself, bro. You're a man. You're not even a regular standard sized Mexican like me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I
don't even know what standard is, bro, because a lot of standards are like Andrew, everybody's like 5 feet tall, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something.
110 pounds, bro.
I'm a barber. I see hundreds of bodies a week. Bro, me and you, we're the standard height. We're 5'6", 5'8" is a minimal Mexican standard. Ralph is 5'10".
No, it's 5'6", bro. It's 5 foot. Y'all guys in the 5'6" area, bro. Y'all would like the kids and stuff. No, but this thing. Okay, so let me go here. Watch this.
Okay.
They lied on that license.
How much you pay him, bro?
Is this watch this? Is this a culture problem or is this just a Hollywood thing? This Me Too stuff.
No, bro. Hollywood got some dark secrets, cuz.
Nah, man. You know what? I'll say this. It's everywhere.
Dude, we know dudes that have been accused of things, bro. And if there was no proof behind it, it never went anywhere.
Yeah.
But obviously, you're going to taint that man's reputation either way. You know what I mean? Just tell me about that.
I think that it happens anywhere, in Hollywood or out of Hollywood. I believe that, it's really depending on the way you're raised and what you're around and what you're suffering from or what you're dealing with. A lot of times you want other people to hurt because they're hurting you in your eyes. You know what I mean? And that's not always the truth, Sometimes people outgrow each other. They move on. They find who they're really supposed to be with, and they go after it. And it sadly hurts other people's feelings.
Yeah, for sure.
And what they're gonna do is say, you know what, I ain't gonna let that go.
Andrew, I agree with you 100%.
Totally, man.
But also, I agree the fact that Hollywood's dirty, bro.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's probably Hollywood is probably what Andrew just said on steroids.
Yes,
bro. No, not on steroids. This dude is beyond. This boy's an alien. He's driving the shit, bro. Hollywood's crazy, dog. There's some stuff that happens. If y'all were to sit here and actually hear the conversations that we have read, heard, watched videos, seen, talked about what goes on, and not just Hollywood, but what the higher power is keeping from us, the government. I say the governments and wise because the government in Hollywood don't get it twisted. Don't think they're separated, bro. Hey, all of them are one demon, cuz. That is what it is.
Who is this guy, dude?
This guy's good.
This guy's dropping bombs, bro, right now.
The thing is, bro, I wanted to give him a jackhammer like old Bill Goldberg used to. Boom.
Okay.
But I had to let him down easy. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now watch this.
Talk to me.
Young guys, young girls, like I said, it's kind of iffy. Obviously, I'm trying to, again, other than Terry Crews, because I don't even remember his scenario.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a man. Last time a man was like, "Yeah, a girl beat me up," and he like sued her and he won. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to think about that.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't
think
talking
about that scenario.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody would take that serious because a woman's weaker, whatever.
Right.
Not less important, just like physically weaker.
Yes.
How does a man, a young dude, because we know a lot of young guys.
Yeah.
How does a dude stay away from this toxic relationship, toxic environment? I'll go to Andy first, then you, Ru.
I believe it all goes back to the Bible and what you understand. The more that you read on it, the more that you understand, you know, what the word tells you, because the word's full of women that burn people. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
He's not lying, though.
Bro, my boy over here with the flamethrower right now, dog.
We got Samson and Delilah. She did him dirty, bro. Let's be real.
Oh, my God, bro. She didn't just do him dirty, bro. She threw him in the
hide it either, bro. The thing was, she didn't even hide it either. She was there, and he was seeing it done to him, and he was like, oh, whatever. Like, he was,
so watch this. Let me layers, right? Okay. So if you're a Christian, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good to think about the layers of, hey, dude, men have been going through this for a long time. Right. What if a dude comes in and he says, hey, I like Championship Mode Media, but I need a Christian? Right. More basic advice.
So if that's the case, I have the word to fall back on, so it's kind of easier.
It's easier for me, right?
So
easier.
I'm trying to think of another scenario that will work out for them.
I got it. I got it.
Hit me, Rudy.
I got
ready for you.
Accept Jesus in your heart. Amen.
This guy.
No,
I got here. Basic advice, right? If you're not a Christian, you don't want to listen, and that's cool.
Yeah.
You stay out of freaking toxic relationships, dude. Stop chasing the wrong women, dog.
I mean, to be honest with you, even if you don't read the word, you will catch signs. You know,
for sure.
If your mind is good and you know you're solid, you'll know when, hey, you know, that's kind of iffy what you did to me, or that's kind of iffy the way. Like if someone's calling you every 5 minutes, like where you at, what you doing? Let me see your location. That's a
so you're
iffy,
talking about if I'm in a relationship, a young dude, then there's red flags.
Yeah, you should totally see the red flags.
Red flags,
but sometimes you're blinded by so-called love.
What did you say, Ru?
They're red flags. They're shooting flares with those dudes. Send me your location. Send me
a cash out now.
So they never ask us cash out.
Bro, oh my God. If she's like, oh, by the way, my light bill needs to be paid. Well, so I hope you have
Y'all only been talking for 3 days?
And then I'll be like, hey, I hope you have a 40-hour week. Amen.
But yeah, like I was saying, bro, that goes back to that. Even if you don't read the word, you'll catch the signs, man. If you have a good mind,
like
you'll
Mel
be able
Gibson.
to see. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the little aluminum hats.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, that's my thing. I don't know about you.
Okay, watch this. Ru told me about this, and he gave me some basic advice. He gave me the word, which is good for if you're a Christian. Cool. If you're not a Christian, give me a little bit more basic advice.
Right.
What about the cats, dog? The Love Is Blind cats. How do we save them cats, bro?
How do we save them? Well, Word of God talks about 2 ways.
How do we save the Love Is Blind? The rose-colored glasses. These are the guys that they're woman or vice versa. The guys and girls that say their partner does no wrong and they're obviously in a toxic relationship. Right. Tell me about that.
First off, what I want to cover is, and come back to that, is it just goes to show y'all how much men's feelings are actually taken into consideration. And I'm not gonna sit here and say like all this kind of crap, because in our reality, y'all, I don't know if y'all knew this. June is Pride Month now, right? But actually, it was actually Men's Health Awareness before it was Pride Month.
That's why we're all fat.
Yeah, this is why. No, yeah, because we eat majority of our feelings. That's why. Check K. Moving on.
Anyways, tell me more.
So if you're a man and you don't,
or a woman. Rose-colored glasses. Tell me, everybody gets in toxic relationships. Tell me about that.
Okay, you're a man or a woman, and you're in a rose-colored glass. Like I said, love is blind. I encourage you to take actually a step back and realize would your life be better without this person or not.
Dang, Ru.
Who are you, dog? What have you done, Rudy? No.
Andy.
Good,
say hello to my little friend.
This guy's good.
Rudy, do your dance.
Honestly believe, going back to this topic, I believe that a lot of that comes from like when we grow up. You know, we stick in toxic relationships because we probably seen it growing up or been around it and thought that it was cool and it's okay, or you know, that's how it is. Sure. You know, but a lot of times it's not okay.
Yeah, and,
you know,
and just for y'all who clarify, think, oh, there's 3 Christian boys and never been through. Let me tell you something. We all had a past. So
yeah,
look at your own life.
That's everybody though.
Yeah, that's everybody. That's everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Andy.
So other than that, like I said, a lot of people that are stuck in those relationships, I would just if you feel it after a while, you're like, man, you know, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to stay in this and do this, then that's the time to leave. That's the time to move on and grow. You know, and get out of that. Yeah. Get out of that relationship, because all that was a learning. You know, a learning step for you, a learning curve for you.
And all it takes is just one good choice, right under just one good choice to just, hey, I can't do this no more. I believe
it's an accordance of choices. You know, if you take one choice, you're going to make another one and another one every day. But you should guide yourself in the right way of every choice you make.
And then again, we are a faith-based place, so I gotta say it.
Yeah.
Get yourself connected to a local church. Get plugged in. Get the word in you.
Get some men around you, dog.
Yes.
Ralph, Jesus to me is the Prince of Peace in my life.
For sure.
Yeah, totally.
Is Jesus to you the Prince of Peace in your life?
Yeah, for sure.
Andrew?
Show?
So what you're saying is it's not normal to be in a relationship that has no peace in it.
None.
Yes.
It's not normal.
Yeah.
Freaking not normal. It's
It's
not normal
tough.
to be getting stuff thrown at you, be getting your car shot up
You
and all
see
that.
what I'm saying?
Getting
That's
tires
not
slashed on
normal.
that bull crap.
That's not
Yeah.
normal, bro.
Yeah.
And another thing, like I said, take the courage, take a step back, look in reality, and if you can't, then all right. Now it's time for you to remove yourself from that
Move on,
situation.
yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, totally.
I heard a guy say, hey, look, if you get a piece of paper and you write the best things about this person and the worst things about them, and if the worst things outweigh the good, then you might want to move on. Maybe that person's not the one for you.
Yeah.
Or again, maybe they're just like toxic cats.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's men and women. I know women feel like we lean on them too hard. It's men too. There's tons of dudes that are freaking nonsense, wild dudes. I get that part. I 100% get that part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
But in the context of this Jonathan Majors thing and this Jonah Hill thing, and dudes are getting accused about freaking damn near everything now.
Yeah.
Everything. Getting texts leaked and all that stuff, which was crazy. That's kind of trashy if you think about it. That you were having a conversation. Jonah Hill sounds like a normal dude, trying to just move on.
Mm-hmm.
And he sounds like a very sensitive dude, the one that they want. And she still leaked his text. So it's kind of like, dude, they're not going anywhere. Jonathan Majors seems like a straight up dude. Ends up coming out that in that first scenario, he's the one that's getting assaulted.
Right.
Yeah.
And she got arrested.
Yeah, she got arrested.
She got arrested. That's what he read on the monitor.
Give me your last thoughts on this Jonathan Majors. I'll go ruin that Andy then.
Okay, so last thoughts, dudes. If you are out there and you are beating us women, shame on you. That's not right.
Yeah, shame on you,
Hey,
dog.
True that,
seek help.
true that.
Seek help.
Yeah.
And another guys and girls, if you're in a toxic relationship, please take a step back, realize where you're at, realize what's better for you, move on for you, and if you have children, because the majority of people have children.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
That was good.
hey, I was about
That
to
was
say, break that children thing down.
But see, that's
Well,
where
That's
see,
different too.
But see,
That's
that's what I
a
was saying.
layer.
That's what I was saying. Like when you a lot of people that go into toxic relationships and stay in them is because they were young and they saw it and they were like, okay, this is normal. This is the norm.
Andrew, this is where I
You know?
wanted to ask you a question.
Mm.
This is where it comes to belief that people actually choose a love that they think they deserve.
Yes, they do. People really do.
Hey, bro, and I'm going to be real with you right now.
Mm.
This is why we serve the Lord, because we deserve the best.
Yes.
High five.
I should have given you my foot. It was close.
Okay, so then you talk about that kids. Andy, tell me about this Jonathan Majors thing. Last thoughts, then we're gonna move on.
Yeah, I feel like for this situation and for this type of situation, to always be mindful of the partners that you choose and be mindful of how they are. You learn from them, and if you see things that are not fly or that are not right, you should definitely break away.
For sure.
Early stages, because once you get in too deep, then it's you feel like you need to be with those people, and you don't have to. You are a free person, until you are married and then you become one. That's different.
Yeah,
for
for sure.
That's when you have to work it. At least that's what the Bible tells